What's good? Welcome back to another creepy woke TikTok compilation. Uh, Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you got the bell on. Make sure you got that bell on at the top, man. Make sure you subscribe with the bell on so you can get notified when I post a video. We post a video around. We're gonna go with probably 3 p.m. or 12 a.m. Okay. 3 p.m. or 12 a.m. That's when I'll be posting. But let's get into it. See what's going on in this vid. Whoa, that's crazy. Don't try to hold your face. You know the mask fake, man. Get out of here. That's crazy. If they got that, what else do they got? You know what I mean? Like, what else do they got? What? All right, this is copyright. We're gonna have to skip this. Yeah, skip that up a little bit because it is copyright. I don't want to get copyrighted. Skip it up a little bit. What is this? This is the last time I go to Walmart near. What is she doing?
That we live in is really fucking up society, and it's putting a lot of people our age into these quarter life crises because they pushing out this propaganda, that this toxic bullshit that they throwing all over the internet, and they pumping it up like it's cool. People is really formulating their life around this shit. So when we talk about a quarter life crisis,
Facts.
I'm referring to the fact that there's people in their 20s, and we in a stage of our life where we supposed to be gaining skills that we can leverage later on. We supposed to be dating and figuring out what's for us and what's not for us. And it's all of these things. And there's people out here with the real influence in the world, and they pushing out this narrative that it's okay to be toxic. It's okay to be deceitful. It's okay to lie. It's okay to just do what's best for you and not what's best for anybody. And it's really gotten people my age so out of touch with reality, and it's fucked up to see. Because believe it or not, there was a point in time where a dude just fucking on one girl, he wasn't deemed corny. There was a point in time where a woman didn't just view a man for his wallet, and motherfuckers actually seen the value of a man and seen the value of a woman. And then even past that, from a professional standpoint, there was a point in time where you having a 9 to 5 was a win. You having a job that brought you in any type of substantial income in any type of way for you to support yourself, that was a win. And this motherfucker's 23 years old, 22 years old, really moving around with a good job, and they look back at their life and feel like they behind. And it's just like, who the fuck told you that? Some other shit that society done pumped up, that just because a girl ain't trying to fuck off rips or fuck on the first night that she a lame or she not on shit, and then dudes run away from what could be a very good situation for them and then flip it around. It's women out here thinking that just because a dude don't make enough to sustain the lifestyle that she want and provide and pay for all her bills, that's not a good dude with a good heart willing to do whatever the fuck it take to make her happy. And it's just like, who the fuck told you that? So I'm just saying this to say, don't ignore the signs, because believe it or not, there's people in this world with real influence, and they're thriving off of our brokenness. And if we never take the chance to just take a step back, get grounded, get back on earth, and define success in our own terms, we're gonna be lost forever, because our life's not gonna be nothing like
Facts.
theirs. Their life is not gonna be nothing like ours. So what's success for real? Go get your shit how you gonna get it. And as long as you move with genuine intentions, you can never lose.
True. That's it. That's true. There's nothing else to be said right there.
But if we get paid to rap about that stuff, they actually pay us more when we rap about more ignorant stuff, so I make sure
So they're told to push a certain narrative, right? Now, why would they do that? Seems like Ice Cube knows why. Recently, he was on the Club Random podcast, and this is what he said.
Same people who own the labels own the prisons. Literally the same people? Literally the same people. It seems really suspicious, if you want to say that word. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
I mean, us conspiracy minds already knew, right? I did a video on this last year. And it must be well known in the industry. Listen to what Tekashi says.
I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged.
And Tupac must have been presented with this information back then, because look at what he says about the future of rap. Listen.
Shit, I don't know. It depends on his balls. You know, he's got big nuts like me, it's gonna get way harder. But shit, if he's got little nuts, it's gonna start getting back to a different type of rap. You know what I'm saying? Partying and f***ing and all of that type of shit. Because that's what we talk about when they don't let us talk about what we really want to talk about.
Did y'all know that Adam and Eve are just
Oh.
figurative representations
Fuck where we
of
live
the
at.
masculine and feminine energy that exists inside of every human being? The apple was figurative for the forbidden fruit, which was desire, aka sex, aka physical urges of the flesh. Basically, Earth is school, and you're here to learn lessons. And once you master these lessons, you graduate, aka you ascend in consciousness. Okay? And once you ascend in consciousness, you
Facts.
find a different type of peace. And this peace can also be known as heaven. So this is a caduceus. I'm pretty sure you've seen it in hospital logos, ambulance, fire trucks, pharmaceutical logos, whatever. Anything that has to do
That's
with
crazy because
healthcare,
they really do
this is
use
okay.
that.
But basically,
They use our
the
stuff.
base is called the yesod, and it represents the roots and sexual organs and sexual energy. This long part is the staff or the rod, which represents the spine or the central column of the temple. The two serpents represent the masculine and feminine energy going up the spine, ascending in consciousness. All right, so did an emblem motherfucker with the rod and the serpent. The one with the little blue symbol in the bottom with the rod and the serpent.
They really use our stuff.
So in Sanskrit, they call that masculine and feminine energy, Ida and Pingala. And in esoteric Christianity, they call it Adam and Eve. And in Hindu, they call it Shiva and
They really
Shakti.
using our stuff. That's crazy.
And in Buddhism, they call it yin and yang. Baphomet says, as above, so below. There's polarity in literally everything. And even in like old cartoons, it used to be a devil on the shoulder and an angel on the shoulder. And they would both be talking their shit. And you had to figure out what you was gonna do. You feel me? So as I stated before, the base of the caduceus was the yesod, aka the root or the foundation, and it ruled over the sexual organs and sexual energy. So your root chakra is your first chakra, and it starts at the base of the spine. Okay, keep up. The root chakra is the base chakra that affects sexuality, lust, obsession, stability, sensuality, and security in your basic needs. It encompasses the first three vertebrae, the bladder, colon, bones, legs, and immune system. When this chakra is open, we feel safe and fearless. I'm gonna tell y'all what society, the government, entertainment industry does. What they all successfully do is keep society in their root chakra. Okay, they over sexualize everything. They keep everybody so hypersexual. They keep everybody in a constant state of fear and emotional trauma. They do everything in their power to prevent you from ascending to Christ consciousness. Okay. So basically, when people talk about is Eden and heaven the same thing, they are, because Gan Eden in Hebrew means heaven or paradise. So the Garden of Eden is essentially heaven. So when Adam and Eve got kicked out of Eden or cast out of Eden, they got cast out from their crown chakra down to their root chakra. Not heaven or hell. They can be figurative representations of that, but they got knocked down through their chakras.
Right.
Good morning. Hey, so there was a time in my life
Makes sense.
where I thought that if I just projected out love, it would be reciprocated back. But the issue with that time in my life, and the reason why that's not entirely true, is at the time I was trying to project out that love and receive it, I was dying on the inside. So in return, all I felt was pain. Because how we view the world around us and how we look at everything is a direct perception of ourselves. So if you don't see love in yourself, you only see hate in this world. Stay blessed, stay focused.
Good morning. Since nobody's saying this, I'm gonna tell you myself. I don't think you guys are understanding what's going on right now.
Thanksgiving, Christmas is canceled.
Christmas is canceled. 2023 Christmas is canceled. Unless you're a millionaire, of course. That doesn't concern you. For us poor folks out here that was trying to make ends meet to make our kids happy, Christmas is canceled. You know what else is canceled? Thanksgiving is canceled. You want to know why Thanksgiving is canceled? As of November 1st, everything we used to buy for $1 is not going to be worth no damn dollar. Alexa, what are some things we import from China?
From businesstoday.in. The major import items from China are telecom instruments, computer hardware and peripherals, fertilizers, electronic components/instruments, project goods, organic chemicals, drug intermediates, consumer electronics, electrical machinery, etc.
She said etc. That means there's more, right? Everything you used to buy, let's say the phone's like $900 to $1,000, is gonna go up to at least, let me get my calculator. One second. So a phone right now is going for $1,200. That's like lowballing it, right? Times 50. A phone's gonna be worth $6,000. Is that right? No, that's wrong. $60,000 for a fucking telephone, bitch. If y'all don't get your flip phones like right the fuck now, you're fucked. You're fucked. Every simple little thing we used to get for the low, multiply it by 50 or 55. I don't know how they're gonna go about it, but they're not importing shit to us at the low price. My only question right now is my car going to stay the price that it is right now? Because if it's not, I might as well start biking right now. Because I'm not paying for it if it goes up any higher. My only advice would be to bulk up, stack up on as much as you can between now and October. Because as of November 1st, babes, we're fucked. Hence why Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, bitch, that shit's over. That shit's over. Your New Year's November now. Okay? Your New Year's November. We're fucked. We're big time fucked, bitch. Don't buy anything you don't need. Yo, wigs are gonna be expensive as shit. I need to order some now. A wig goes for $200 right now. $10,000 for a wig.
$200 for a wig? Bro, shut this shit down, bro. Shut this shit down. Shut this shit down.
Half of us don't even have $10,000 in the savings account. They're not telling us shit. They're not telling us. They're not saying this on the news. They want to calm us down. Okay. Remember when I asked Alexa, what are the things that we import? She mentioned drugs. Think about the people that are reliant on certain specific drugs. The insurance companies...
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
I ain't talking to you, ho. Can you think about the amount of people that can't even afford their fucking health insurance and their copay? Can you imagine? Is health insurance gonna cover inflation? That's a valid question. I have to think about this because when you think about people going through withdrawals after being hooked on something that the doctors prescribe them, everyone's gonna go fucking nuts, bro. As of November, they don't give a fuck. If they don't burn us to death, we will kill ourselves. That's what they're banking on. Y'all, I'm leaving. But then where am I gonna go? Because other places are on fire too. And these niggas got lasers. So, I'm kind of fucked here too. Hold on. I gotta think about this, but I had to tell you guys. I had to put it in your radar, because if you can't afford something now, imagine how you're gonna be able to afford it in November, babes.
So let's talk about this Ice Spice Deli video.
Shit is definitely getting real.
Now, word has been going around that there's a 16-year-old girl in the video twerking with very little clothing on. And I've also noticed a couple young boys in this video. I'm really tired of these cucumber suckers from New York, these non-musical type people who keep grabbing little girls in the Bronx and not untalented people, and, you know, they're putting them on records for money because they know how to play the music game. I had a 33-year-old single mother the other day tell me that her 8-year-old daughter is into Ice Spice. And she's doing her best trying to shed awareness and light, but I'm like, listen, there is not enough happening out here. Meanwhile, a child that is coming from a home with two parents where they don't allow their child to listen to Ice Spice, guess what? They're gonna be in communion with a child who is allowed to listen to Ice Spice. What are we doing out here in the world? So your children are affected by other parents because of their parenting. It's the same thing that happened with Cardi B. These dudes from uptown, the Bronx, they're usually drug dealer type people. They're all connected to the streets. They're all connected to these gangs, Bloods, whatever, you know what I mean? And they start putting these non-talented people on. They engineer them up, you know, cut and paste vocals. You get a writer, and this trash music that's coming out of New York City, it's destroyed hip-hop. DJ Enough and your little son, shame on both of you. Shame on all the DJs in New York. Shame on anybody who promotes this stuff. Because this music is for people, the vibration is for people who like to abuse children. That's what it's about. This music is straight child abuse. And again, I'm tired of you cucumber suckers from New York destroying music and destroying hip-hop. Shame on you all.
Stop. Just fucking stop. You're rushing through life too fucking fast. Slow it down. Take a second for yourself and breathe in.
You're right. You're gonna slow down, man. Slow down.
Hold. Exhale. Give 0 fucks. Get out there and earn that shit.
What we said was, United States government said y'all act like y'all didn't hear me the first time. Let me say it a little bit louder. If y'all do not respond to our request, we going on strike September 1st. And the strike entails nobody's going to work. Ain't nobody fixing to keep showing up to no damn slave ship. No ma'am, no sirs. Secondly, we're not going to be paying for no subscriptions for Nathan. No Prime, no Netflix. We're not going to be clickbaiting into any other celebrity stories. Sorry, Breakfast Club. We like y'all, but we don't. We're not watching none of y'all shit. We're not buying nothing. We're not doing nothing but take care of our mother freaking self. That's it. That's all. So if y'all don't want y'all pockets hurt, I think y'all better start listening to what the hell we the people is trying to tell y'all here today up in your face. Now fix yourself and go and do what the hell we said. And that's do y'all job and work for the people again.
Right.
Panic a thief in the night.
That's crazy. That look like a whole movie script.
Let me give y'all some free game. Stop looking for support within the people that you know or in your city. 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna get it. See, you gotta focus on you and what the fuck you wanna do. These motherfuckers really don't be giving a fuck about what you got going on if you can't do nothing for them. See, but these people who you don't know, these motherfuckers gonna support you, G. They most definitely gonna support you. They gonna give you feedback. They gonna let you know. You feel me? They gonna be honest with your ass. See, all publicity is good publicity. I don't give a fuck if it's some bad. We all need somebody on our side or on our team or somebody who we can listen to that'll let us know the goods and the bads. Be like, shit, hey man, yeah, this ain't whatever, you feel me? Nah, you could have did. We need shit like that. We don't need motherfuckers around us who just gonna be a yes man or telling us everything good, everything gravy and this. Nah, them motherfuckers really don't care. They don't. Gotta surround yourself by yourself if you ain't got nobody on your side who gonna tell you the truth. It's somebody all the way across the motherfucking world who think the same way that you think, or think of the same ideas, or think like, shit, damn, I'ma fuck with this content, or I'ma fuck with this clothing line, or you feel me? Don't you ever give the fuck up. You gonna find your crowd.
living in an energy extraction matrix, physically and spiritually. It's all to serve the archonic and reptilian parasites. The chemtrails sprayed in our skies are instrumental in creating this massive control grid. Chemtrails create an atmosphere that will support man-made electromagnetic waves through electromagnetic field oscillators called gyrotrons, ionospheric heaters, and Gwen towers. The ionosphere is an electromagnetic wave conductor. The Schumann resonance is a steady pulse of 7.83 hertz, which beats around the planet within the Earth and the ionosphere cavity. Humans naturally resonate to this organic, harmonious frequency. It's very healing. But the ionosphere is being manipulated by an Alaskan transmitter called HARP. ELF waves from HARP, when targeted on certain areas, can engineer weather,
So this is how they make a code.
changes affecting millions of people, implant ideas into the collective consciousness, monitor thoughts, and further hide our divinity from us. The natural geomagnetic waves are being replaced by artificially created VLF ground waves coming from various ground technologies. There is a powerful electrical connection between the ionosphere and the lower atmosphere where chemtrails are sprayed. Chemtrails enhance this connection by making the lower atmosphere superconductive. And then, when HARP manipulates the ionosphere, the lower areas of the atmosphere can be manipulated accordingly. Chemtrails in turn poison us with heavy metals, Morgellons fibers, and other nasty things, but the prime reason they're being sprayed is to reinforce an artificial control-based matrix. The electromagnetic grid is humming with unlimited power. The lines which comprise this natural grid are often referred to as ley lines. We are currently living.
When I tell y'all this new moon in Leo on Wednesday is going to be activating the divine feminines, this moon is way more than like love and light and manifesting. You have the potential to really tap in to your dark femininity, your alchemy, using your shadow, your trauma, your pain, and transforming that into your power. Now, the first thing to know about this moon is that it is going to be making a harsh square to Uranus. This can manifest in a couple different ways. It could be breakthroughs, more clarity, more rebellious understanding. It also could be a shakeup of energies, possible events. Expect the unexpected. Now, here's where it gets fun. This new moon is going to be making a conjunction with the dark moon and Lilith. Now, if you know anything about our girl Lilith, she is the dark feminine. Now with this conjunction happening with the dark moon Lilith, this is like returning to self, calling back our power, remembering that you have the power to transform your pain, to alchemize your trauma. If you've been under narcissistic abuse, control, all of these things, this is like breakthrough energy. This is no, I'm choosing me, I'm choosing my power, I'm honoring my divinity. I don't know about y'all, but I am so done accepting anything less than that in my life. So use this day to really tap into what honors your soul, what fuels you, what are you worthy of, what do you deserve, what are you no longer going to tolerate. You are such a powerful, and declare that to your reality, declare that to your universe. Let whatever you've been through serve as your upgrade to step more into your power. Get clear on who you are, what you're meant to do, and don't let anything stop you. I love you guys. You got this.
TikTok. This video is for educational purposes only, so don't ban me. And just in case they do, make sure y'all hit the follow button. So your boy going and get his check, right? And your boy done put in some crazy overtime. Woo, you know your boy finna get paid, right? Man, tell me why I opened that check up, they took close to $700 from your boy. I don't know what came over me. I marched right down to the payroll and I respectfully said, ma'am, I no longer want to pay my taxes. How do I file for exempt? Mark me as exempt. Now I know exactly what y'all thinking. Is bro admitting to committing fraud? Hell nah. See, for a long time I was like, I don't want to fuck around and find out. But then I was like, if America would come together and claim exempt on their taxes and say fuck them all, and I know what y'all thinking, this man is crazy. Hell no, y'all. Look at what's happening in Maui. The government is practically pretending like they are parents. So this video is for educational purposes only. So TikTok, don't ban me. Everybody make sure you hit the follow button. But because the Maui citizens wouldn't give up their land, basically it could be speculated that, how do you get to them? You go through the, you mess with the children. I don't know how to say it without getting caught up, but y'all know what I mean. We can't afford milk. We can't afford gas. Man, we can't afford housing. We can't afford the damn bills. So we might as well all not go to work ever again, stay home, work amongst each other to survive, and I bet you they start listening in. I get it, I sound crazy, I sound like I'm ranting. Tell me this, can you fill up your car right now and take a trip with your girl?
What's your most adventurous memory?
What you say?
This! I remember this! This is an adventure! This is the memory!
What advice do you have for younger generations?
Younger generations? Live in the moment. Don't get old. Don't judge people. Because you can't be
Facts.
free if you judge people. Love
Facts.
now.
That's facts.
Create. Inspire.
For the next 6 months, become addicted to these 7 habits. You'll be unrecognizable by 2024.
Okay.
1. Waking up at 5 a.m.
Okay.
Waking up early means you're already ahead of everyone else. Waking up earlier gives you more time to work out, plan your day, work on business, be more productive. It's a huge life hack and gives you more time to achieve your goals. 2. Take a 30-minute walk in nature. Nature
I've been
is
waking
proven
up
to
at
help
this
you
time all the
get
time.
rid of anxiety, increase happiness, improve your mood.
Facts.
It's one of the best
Facts.
hacks for improving your day.
It's just
3.
facts.
Writing down your thoughts before bed. Writing before bed will improve your quality of sleep.
I don't do that.
Here's what you can write down. Your goals for tomorrow. What you're grateful for. Any negative thoughts. This will improve your mental health dramatically. 4. Spend 1 hour a day exercising. To have a good mental health, you have to also have good physical health. 3 exercises that have the best results. Running, swimming, lifting weights. These will strengthen and tone your body fast. 5. Sit in silence 10 minutes a day. To have a good mental health, you have to also have good physical health. 6. Create a proper sleep schedule. Sleep is essential for you. Performance, mental health, reducing stress, improving your mood. Do this for deep and quality sleep. No screen 2 hours before bed. No eating 2 hours before bed. Make your room cooler. Use blackout curtains. 7. Learning an online skill 30 minutes a day. With inflation rising and taxes rising, an online skill will save you financially. Remember, if you're seeking to elevate your relationships, finances, and health, take a walk on the mastery path. Accelerate your journey and unlock new levels of success and fulfillment. It's time to step into your potential and create a life that truly thrives. Follow us and let the transformation begin.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, give us a follow. I'm your host, Lucas Seneschal.
Alright, W. Oh, shoot. Damn. I have it. Dang. Wow. Look at all them cars, bruh. This car just floating in the water. Don't even matter. This is crazy. Wow. Wow. Rashad Jamal was right. He was right. He said it's gonna be more. It's not. That wasn't the end. It's gonna be more natural disaster. It's just how it's going to happen. The planet is cleaning itself, man. This is crazy, though. Damn. Wow.
On the way to Meg to premiere movie.
That's a big one, dude.
Probably not gonna make it.
Okay. So, what happened on the flight?
Finally, someone drops the question right.
So, we weren't there. So, what happened on the flight?
Well, the asshole beside me, I switched seats with.
Okay. Was it the gentleman that was sitting right there with you? Inside?
I switched seats with him, thinking like it was gonna be a good idea.
Yeah.
Then he stole my earpods, and then he like had his face up, and I tried to talk to him, and he wouldn't.
He had what?
So were you in that other male, the one that got escorted out?
Oh no, the other male never got escorted out. Just I did because I said I wasn't comfortable being on that flight with him.
She did just push him basically on his chest. But he's not really wanting to pursue anything. He said
Getting all this. You have it all on screen record, please?
several times whether or not he wanted to continue or do something.
Decent. Shelby, you have it all on screen
more to
record.
just take a picture with it. He just
For him?
Okay.
So what's your plan, man?
Nothing. I'm waiting to see what happens.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
See what happens with what? What's your plan from here?
I'm going home. I'm not getting.
So you have somebody coming to pick you up, or Uber,
Does it
Lyft?
matter?
Well, yes, because obviously we just got reports that you assaulted somebody by pushing the gentleman inside, okay?
Wait, I assaulted someone?
That's what multiple people
Okay, so
reported, okay?
I'm
So hold on,
5'2".
hold
Wait,
on,
hold on. I'm
Okay.
5'2".
What happened with this? I don't even know what
Can you let me
happened.
finish?
I'm confused.
Can you let me finish?
Yeah.
So the gentleman is not wanting to press charges, okay? Okay? So regardless, he's not wanting to press
Wait,
charges.
hey, could I hurt
Okay.
you? How tall are you?
So with that being said,
I tell you. Could I hurt you?
so with that being said,
Exactly.
how do you plan on getting home? Because you can't hang out here. If you have no business at the airport, you can't be here.
I don't want to be here.
Okay, so who's coming to pick you up?
An Uber.
Okay, have we already requested it?
I will gladly press.
What happened with that? Like, what was it? I gotta watch that and see what happened because I don't even really understand it.
From now to September, you are going to be walking away from toxic people, toxic situations, because you're going to have a newfound respect for yourself, because we're going to have 6 planets retrograde by September. Now is the time where you are going to be reevaluating who and what you've been keeping in your life, and if that's been holding you back from success or happiness, you are going to be cutting that shit out of your life. So get ready to assert yourself, to put your foot down and only allow things in your life that are meant to be there, that are going to help you advance. Also, personal readings are available.
There is a massive shift happening right now. I'm curious, are you feeling it? And I want to point to a couple of tips on
Everybody should be
what
feeling
the
it.
fuck to do with this shit. So there's a power transition happening right now, and it's going to peak on the 25th. So next Friday. And on next Friday, you are going to have solid evidence, 100% solid evidence of where you are at and what you are aligned with and what's sort of coming down the pipeline for you, what you're going to experience for probably quite some time. So from now till then, it's about stepping into your power. There's a universal law of divine gender. Your power resides in your divine gender, not your physical, your divine. So what do we do? How do we find this? So first thing, you have got to fucking stop being small. It is time to start telling the story of, I'm powerful. I am the creator of my experience. No more being small, no self-victimization, no wallowing in ascension symptoms. No, this is too hard, this is too heavy. I fucking get it. I know, I've been there. I know, we're human. I get it. However, right now, control your mind. Put it to work. Give it a job to do. Give it a challenge of owning your power, babe. All of you. When we step into our power, and that doesn't mean force, it doesn't mean rage, it doesn't mean projection. It means solid belief of my path here. It means solid belief of my purpose here. Solid belief of I am valued, I am loved, I am honored, and I am here to change the game. And by owning your power and owning your worth and owning your love for self, your confidence, you will create an electromagnetic field of love. It has to come from within. It's got to come from your inner being. Your subconscious needs to radiate love into your vortex. So you need to go to the mirror and look at yourself and say, I fucking got this. You're going to handle everything that's thrown at you. I promise you. I am on the other side of it. I know how hard this is. But you are going to handle everything that comes your way. You are a powerful creator. So own your mind, own your thoughts. Start telling the story of your desired outcome. Amp up. Take advantage of this opportunity that's available.
Amp up, my nigga, amp up.
Right now. Because that gateway sort of shuts down
Mm-hmm.
the 25th. We start to see evidence of what we've been doing for the last few months. So this game on. Rise up. You can do this. You are loved. You are absolutely fucking needed on this planet. I believe in you. I can feel you. I can feel all of you in the comments. So own it. See yourself through my lens. You are powerful. You are loved. You are honored. You are worthy. And it's time to rise up.
Facts. Facts.
Casual sex don't benefit you. Sex does not equate love, babe. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll stop participating in hookup culture. And I bet you start attracting like-minded people. I bet you start attracting people on a higher frequency, babe. I bet you're not gonna run into no low-frequency people. I don't run into no Pookies and Ray Rays. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Pookie and Ray Ray look like. They don't come over here. They don't run over here. They see me like, oh, I can't play with her. I can't control her. I don't even know what to say to her. So they run away from me. Pookies and Ray Rays, I don't even know what they look like. I don't attract Pookies and Ray Rays. Okay? Because when you are healed and when you are healing, you're only going to attract people who are healing and healed. Do you pick what I'm dropping? So understand that you are the problem.
I recently made a video talking about how people believe the military movement was in preparation for something. One of the main theories that was circulating is that they were preparing for an internet blackout or a 100% power outage altogether. This theory started because the US Senate was given satellite phones just in case a cyber attack took out communication. Then the US government experienced a cyber attack in June. Now this in itself does not mean that an internet or power grid blackout is coming anytime soon. But it's been brought to my attention that NASA has warned of a solar flare that could take out the internet for months or possibly years. And as a result, some people have been preparing by buying real silver and gold or getting backup generators. But leave a like and let me know what you think about all this.
It's definitely gonna happen soon.
I was just sent a clip of two people discussing what would happen during a 100% power outage. I want you to check out the clip and then let me know if you've been experiencing anything strange like power outages or connection issues recently.
What does it look like if our power grid goes down?
So it really becomes almost zombie apocalypse, and it's horrific.
Wow.
Because we think about loosening the rule of law. And so we have George Carlin, a clip from, one of his comedy tours in a movie. And he says, you can't count on the police or the National Guard. They'll be at home protecting their own family. And that's exactly true.
People realize how much chaos and how miserable it will become when the power grid goes down. And just, I've known this is coming for a long time.
It's definitely coming. Woke TikTok, creepy TikToks, man. We'll be back in the next video. See y'all.
Island, I'm blowing it up. Walking the spot like I don't give a fuck. Clay course crystal, I'm keeping it tucked. Cause all these demons, they don't get enough at night.